Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this day 26 of our series, The Power of Five. The Power of Five series continues. Over the past 25 odd weeks, we've shared a lot of communication, and thank you for so much for responding to all those communication. But today is different. Today is 15th of July, the day I decided to break the safety net of employment and begin a journey of uncertainty. The only thought that day on the 15th of July, would I be successful? Would I be able to sustain the life that I was leading and giving my family? And that was the day, 25th July, 2015, a period of struggle started. For me, and it was told to me by my mentors, my coaches, my well-wishers of that point in time, that the mindset shift would be the most critical piece. 14th of July, 2015, I stopped being Malloy Chakravarti, a senior professional, director, marketing head, sales manager, whatever you may call, of an organization. And 15th of July, the journey started by being only Malloy Chakravarti. A period of rebuilding, and like the post that I put up on Facebook today, successes are not, the foundation of success is not success. The foundation of success is failure. The foundation of success is frustration. And even today, to some extent, that sense of frustration, that sense of failures, the sense of the entrepreneur conundrum, when so much could be done only if the ecosystem worked well, the ecosystem which I control, not the external environment. It continues. You may reset, you may restart, but giving up is not an option. That period of struggle, during this period of struggle, a lot of people came into my room, and some stayed and some left. Some I had to let go. Because the life that I was wanting to lead, they did not fit into that life. Brad Sugars made a very interesting statement, or he has a very interesting statement. Brad Sugars, the founder of Action Coach. Where you will be in 5 years from today will depend on the books you read and the people who surround you. Family members initially started looking at me with disgust, then sympathy. And over time, I dare say, jealousy. People who claim to be close actually didn't turn out to be. I encountered a lot of people with double faces. But in the midst of all this, I found and developed some amazing relationships. My clients, my would-be clients, people who did not work with me, but they stayed as friends. 3, 4, 5 years, there have been some people whom I could sit across and share everything that I want. So I was with a prospect the other day in Kolkata, and he wanted some references. And I reached out to a client of mine who I have been working together, or we have been working together in his business for the past 3 years. I sent him a WhatsApp that said, can I refer your name to Mr. XYZ? And this is the response that I got, which totally floored me. But this is what has been those amazing relationships that I've built. And his response is, and I quote, treat me as your biggest fan, well-wisher, and big brother. I remain indebted to your guidance. End of quote. Today, I thank all of you for joining us on this truly significant milestone of the 9th anniversary, and I'm deeply moved and profoundly grateful in spite of all the things that are not going right. I'm grateful to the opportunity to reflect together on this amazing journey that I had. 9 years back when I started, I didn't have a vision, to be honest with you. I didn't have a vision. But over time, taking guidance from one of my coaches based in Australia, I developed a vision of transforming business owners' lives and business. Our goal was to break businesses or help businesses break free from the constraints of the traditional model, of the traditional thinking, and look at new paths for success. Dear business owners, your journey is a testament to courage, your innovation, and your leadership. You have faced challenges head on, embraced opportunities, and driven your business with remarkable achievement. It is your dedication and passion that have fueled my journey and our journey. And for that, we remain truly grateful. As I reflect on those past 9 years, we celebrate not only the successes we have shared, but also those very deep partnerships that we have forged. Tell me, a business group that I know for the past 6, 7, 9 months, 7,000 crore business, what makes them insist that I attend one of the family members' wedding? A business owner in Kolkata, known them for 4 months, insists that I go out and I come over to Kolkata to attend the wedding of the family member. These successful businesses, a 7,000 crore and a 3,000 crore, I am nobody. But these are the journeys that I've had. Today, we are firmly on the path of becoming India's premier business coaching company. That's my mission. To impact the lives of 1,000 entrepreneurs every year. Dear entrepreneur, you may not become my client, but sessions like these, along with the various seminars that we conduct, are solely designed to help you with your businesses. But as we celebrate the past, as we celebrate the 9 years, beginning of the 10th, what do we want to achieve? Because our gaze is firmly fixed on the future. Because the business world is in a constant flux. What worked 2 years back may not work today. The rapid technological advancements, market dynamics are shifting. People behavior is shifting. The period of loyalty and the commitment is disappearing very fast. You will continue to get employees who can walk out of your organization any single day because there's hardly any loyalty or commitment. But in the midst of all this, I want to share with you my vision of the future. And the first of them is the digital piece that we're going to bring in. Digital transformation is not only a trend, but it's a necessity. So by the time we celebrate our 10th anniversary, I promise, today, 15th of July, 2014, I promise that by the time I come to 15th of July, 2025, we will have a robust LMS platform where business owners can subscribe month on month, take the learnings, go and implement in their businesses and get the fruits of business. This will be through some cutting edge technologies that I'm already speaking to a few of them, and some real innovation that will come up. It's a hard work. We've already started. I'll have to make a lot of content, but then it's a promise that in the next 365 days, this will come. Along with that, that's a promise that we last year launched on 15th July 2023. We launched my first book. Our target was to launch the second book today, but then destiny seeks otherwise. But by the time we come to the 10th anniversary of 15th July 2025, we will have 2 more books which will help you learn and implement in your business and grow your business. We are expanding our services. So it should have happened by now. It should have happened by now, but we are running late. But before the end of the month, 3 new coaching modules will be up for all of you to select. A group coaching, where a group of business owners will come together, structured programs. You want to learn on how not to make the mistakes that a lot of business owners have made. One of our coaches will take you through a journey of 26 weeks, 13 sessions. We should 100% be launching it by early August, by 1st of August, not even early August, 1st of August. We're also launching a sales transformation program. It's different from a sales training. Sales training is a day-long program. A sales transformation is a coaching program where, again, over 13 weeks, we take you and your sales teams down through a journey of improving your sales. And then we are launching the Action Coach signature program, which is the Group Growth Club. It's a 1-day quarterly planning workshop of what would you want to achieve in the next 90 days. All these 3 programs, to be honest, should have been up and running before this 15th of July. But I promise they'll be up and running, and the communications would go out to all of you before by the 1st of August. And most importantly, our continued focus on your success. Because our signature program will continue to be the one-to-one coaching program, where we want to bring in regular impact into your business. It's not for any other reason, but for this, that business owners have stuck with us for 2, 3, 4 years. Because every new step requires a new direction. So we are committed to your success. We'll continue to be your trusted advisors, offering guidance, support, and inspiration as we navigate the vast complexities of this business world. Your goals are my goals, and me and my coaches are dedicated to helping you achieve them. And for my friends in Kolkata, this week we are launching our second business, Network in Action, a very different way of networking, of professional networking. There are a lot of networking organizations, some extremely structured, where the only focus is on that 30-second introduction. And there are some networking organizations which are focused only on the social side of networking. We are bringing something in between, where business owners will come in once a month on a physical format. They don't have to stand and share their 30 seconds. They don't have to share how many leads they have passed. They don't have to tell us how many businesses they have generated for their co-members. They will bring in their successes of the past 1 month. They will bring in their failures of the past 1 month. And all of us in that room will sit down, debate, discuss on what next that can be done by that business owner, followed by a 30-minute business coaching session, an education slot, which is not a 5-10 minute, which is focused on the organization, but focused on the business owner. And finally, the social side of networking over dinner. So we don't want to do it in a morning program. We want to do it in a dinner program. That will be once a month. And over time, the rest of the month will be spent with networking with members within the city, within the country, global, getting global trainers in to come and speak to them. and these will be all on the online format. These are things that we want to do in the network in action. So anybody of you, any business owner, and this is meant for business owners, this is meant for the entrepreneurs who would want to be part of this amazing journey, register. Write to us today on the chat, on the messenger box that you are interested, and my team will reach out to you and send out an invite, provided you fit into some basic criteria. It's absolutely complimentary. This is on the 20th of June, evening 6 p.m. And we look forward to having about 75 business owners in the room, joining hands with us in launching Network in Action West Bengal. And if some of you would want to be part of this business venture, sub-franchises are also open, and you can take Network in Action across West Bengal. So a lot of exciting things happening, a lot of exciting programs coming up, a lot of exciting businesses coming up. But today, being the series of the Power of 5 series, let me share with you my 5 learnings that I have gained over the past 8-9 years. The first is dream big. Too many people on this planet are dreaming too small. The markets are huge. The opportunities are phenomenal. This will be India's decade, irrespective of what happens in the political sphere. Are you dreaming big enough? Are you risking big enough? Number 2, taking that risk. Are you risking enough? Yes, you need to be calibrated and calculated in your risk, but without risk, there is no gain. Are you playing the safety net role, or are you looking at building that business based on a certain level of risk? Look at your business and ask yourself, what are the new products that you've added? If you were to do a zero budgeting today, if you were to start with a zero budgeting today, would you look at an incremental 10% growth, or will you look at an exponential growth? Ask yourself, are you doing enough to target the market size that you're addressing? What is your current market share? And I dare say for many of us, the market share is in the lower single digits. What will take us to double the market share in the next 2 years? Number 3, change. We all need to change, because I had a post yesterday morning on my Sunday reads, which again, all of you should be looking at my Sunday reads. Change is the way of life. And those who only look at the past and the present are certain to miss the future. This was a quote by John F. Kennedy. In any given moment, we have 2 options, ladies and gentlemen, to either step forward into growth or step back into safety. You need to look at what needs change. All of us and every one of us goes through a J curve, an inverted J curve, a curve over which all of us will become incompetent. And that's where in my 4th learning, whether it's your family, whether it's your team, whether it's your systems, whether it's ecosystems, split them into the must-have, good to have, good to go. Someone would have hit the ceiling. And if you're dreaming big enough, if you're risking big enough, you should be able to identify who has hit that ceiling and who cannot cross that ceiling. You need to change. You need to bring in newer people into the business, into your organization. It could be letting go of your most loyal employee and bringing somebody new, because that person, that process, that system has hit the ceiling of the inverted J curve. So for everything that you have, do your must have, your good to have, your good to go. And my experience has been that most business owners are struggling to manage the good to go. Things are not working, but we are still aligned to them. It could be people. A lot of our energy is going to manage the negativity when my energy should be used to focus on the must-haves and the good-to-haves. Your energy is vital. And if you're going to spend your energy in managing negativity, when will you find the energy to manage positivity? So please do that as a must-have, good-to-have, good-to-go. And finally, number 5. Brian Tracy once made a statement. It is not important to become successful. It is important to become the person who is a successful person. Are you changing yourself? Are you growing yourself? You expect your team to grow, your systems to grow, and everybody else to grow. Are you becoming the person who deserves to be a successful person? So for that, we as entrepreneurs need to constantly be changing. You need to constantly invest in learning new skills, in seeing what is happening in the world. But in the midst of all that, do not forget to invest in your EQ, your emotional quotient. Because at some point in time, when you are truly, truly large, you may not have the technical competencies, you may not have the wherewithals of everything of the business. The only thing that you will have to manage is your team and your clients. And for managing both of them, you require a high degree of EQ. You should be ready to take negative feedback. You should be ready to hear things that are wrong, but still be ready to hear them. You should be able to take judgments, make decisions, not getting influenced by your emotions. These are my 5 learnings. Not that I've perfected myself. I'm trying to dream big. Yes, I've taken a lot of risk. Yes, I'm trying to become the person who is a successful person. Yes, I'm trying to change. And yes, I'm looking at my entire business differently this year. Because what it is today cannot be what it will be on 15th of July, 2025. And that's a promise that I make to all of you as we celebrate this anniversary. And I express my heartfelt gratitude to everybody who's helped me in this journey. Your support has been instrumental for my success, and we are excited about the future that we will all build together. Here's to celebration of achievements of the past, embracing the opportunities of the future, and continuing to strive for excellence together. Cheers to many more years of innovation, growth, and shared success. Ladies and gentlemen, completely indebted to you for where you have made me come in this past 9 years. Truly, truly grateful. Next Monday, we go back into our learning mode again with the Power of 5 series. Till then, have a great Monday, have a great week. And for my friends in Kolkata, the entrepreneur friends in Kolkata, don't miss to block your date with me on the 20th of July at 6 p.m. at the Spring Club. Have a great morning.